The date is November 14th, 2020. About 200 miles north of Los Angeles, California, you'll come across a small desert town called Lone Pine, located in the Owens Valley. Just west of there is a unique range of hills and rock formations near the eastern slope of the Sierra Nevada. Some have said the terrain is like a cross between the surfaces of Mars and the moon. This otherworldly place is known as the Alabama Hills. Branden and I first visited the Alabama Hills back in July of 2017. We were about 2 weeks into our 6-week cross-country road trip, and it was definitely one of the most unique places we stayed. We knew we would eventually make our way back to those ghostly rock formations. 3 years later, and 9 months into the COVID-19 pandemic, we decided to revisit this magical place. This time, with our pup, Ollie. We're officially in Alabama Hills now. We're just basically looking for a camp spot. So that's how this place works, is you can pick any camp spot that you want and it's free. You don't have to pay anything to camp here. Obviously though, that means that it's not like there's any like bathrooms or showers necessarily. So that's kind of one of the, I guess, downsides. Not really downside, but just something to know if you ever come here in camp. You won't have access to toilets, but then again, the town is like 2 minutes away if you really needed to use a bathroom, and you can't just be outside. But yeah, now we're just finding a camp spot.
Alright, so we just found our campsite. It's pretty good. Took us a while to find it. We got a view of Mount Whitney right there. Parked the truck right here. Leah's setting up the footprint for the tent right now. We got Ollie tied to our little tow hook place on the truck.
We got the tent up, but the ground here is way too hard to get the stakes in, so probably just gonna use some of these rocks like this laying around and just put them on the corners. I'll show. So like right there, normally this would go in like this and we put in the ground, but this is like pure rock. So just gonna probably do something like that and call it good. I'll put it better, but you know. We just got done eating dinner. We just got a Subway because there's one like not even a mile away in the town. We're back at the campsite. It's really dark and the stars look amazing. We're about to make a fire now and then just kind of hang for the rest of the night. found this local little cafe place. It's called Alabama Hills Cafe and Bakery. And we got breakfast burritos, and they're huge. And then we also got coffees, which the coffee is really good. We just got the cold brew. And then we got cinnamon rolls too. After breakfast, we decided to drive up Whitney Portal Road, which takes you to the Mount Whitney Trailhead, a 22-mile, 12 to 16-hour long hike. We didn't make the time to do it this trip, but are definitely planning on it for future adventures. Next up on our route, Reward Mine. The Reward Mine was originally known as the Eclipse Mine before being purchased by the Reward Mining Company. It was a major gold producer between the 1860s and 1959. As you can see, it's big enough to fit your vehicle inside and actually drive through it, but getting to the mine itself can be a bit tricky. We used the Gaia GPS to find the exact route coming from US 395. You'll first go down a long dirt road, pass by a few cows, cross an abandoned airport runway, cross the Owens River, and eventually this dirt road will turn into a rocky trail. You're definitely going to need four-wheel drive along with good off-road tires in order to get here. You can drive through this tunnel for more than a quarter mile, but it definitely starts to get a little spooky just after a couple minutes. There are plenty of side tunnels to turn around in when you're ready to see daylight again. Our final stop on our trip to Alabama Hills was the Cerro Gordo mine and ghost town. Well, this sucks. The sign says that the mine / ghost town thing we were gonna go to is closed, so I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it. We don't know if we can at least maybe drive the road, and then if we have to maybe turn around at the mine. We just saw a Jeep go up like just in past the sign that says it's closed, so we don't know what we're gonna do, if we want to break the rules and just go or what. I'm kind of nervous about it. We're gonna end the video here. Brandon is airing up our tires because we're about to head home back to LA. We have about a 3-hour drive now back home. But thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you got this far, we definitely plan to make more videos documenting our travels. We don't do this like full-time or anything. We would love to do it full-time someday, but right now we just are planning to do like weekend trips that are like drivable distance from Los Angeles, since that's where we are living right now. We obviously hope to keep improving our videos as we get even better like camera equipment. We would love to get a drone at some point, but all that stuff costs a lot of money, so we just have to get things like here and there, and slowly we'll build up kind of our collection, I guess. We're already kind of thinking about what other trips we want to do in the future. We've talked about going to Death Valley, which is actually pretty close to Alabama Hills. I think it's only like an hour and a half from here. Some other places we talked about are going to like Big Sur, Mammoth Lakes, Lake Tahoe. We possibly are going to go to Yosemite, which we've been to Yosemite a bunch of times, got married there, but we've never been in the winter, and so we want to maybe do like a winter trip and see Yosemite in the winter. Thank you guys so much for watching our video. If you have any questions, let us know, and hopefully you guys feel like you want to subscribe and kind of keep keep going along with us on our weekend trips and our travels. But yeah, we'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much.